beautiful daughter. Hi, Ma. I'm so happy to see you. But you look troubled. Shh, shh. My sweet girl. You'll be okay. What is it, baby? Why am I different? What does the Great Mother want from me? Who was my father? Oh, my God.
Hello, my name is Talan Godfrey, and I'm a real gang stalking victim. Unlike most of the people that you will see on YouTube and other social media websites, they're not real gang stalking victims. Anybody talking about gang stalking and the chosen one, they are not real. They're fake, phony, and false. Anybody talking about gang stalking and religion, gang stalking and spirituality, talking about gang stalking and the paranormal, supernatural, anybody talking about gang stalking or mixing gang stalking with the freaking tarot cards, they're not real. They're fake, phony, and false. So this dude does have a point. This man, this carbon-based life form, will be the topic of this video and his many, many lies. This dude has it coming. And no, this is not cyberbullying, cyber harassment, cyber stalking. No, this dude has it coming. This is one of these grifters or one of these shills or one of these perps or whatever. I don't know what he is, but this dude been on YouTube stating that gang stalking is not real, okay? But yet when everybody gave him evidence from doctors, lawyers, whistleblowers, activists, engineers, way before this dude started making his campaign on YouTube stating that gang stalking is real, there've been other people with letters after their name, college degrees, letters after their name, stating that gang stalking is real. This dude will completely ignore all of that and then say that you're crazy. So this dude is part of a psychological operation campaign. And I'm going to prove to you all the people who are lawyers, doctors, whistleblowers, activists, engineers, who said that gang stalking is real. This man ignored all of it, okay? On top of that, this man will continuously ignore Ted Gunderson. Now, everybody knows that Ted Gunderson, the former top cop of Los Angeles County, Ted Gunderson was the highest ranking FBI agent in Los Angeles County. Ted Gunderson was the FBI director of Los Angeles County. Now, that big building that you see on Wilshire Avenue as you pass UCLA, he ran that FBI office in that building, that federal building on Wilshire, okay? So he ran that office. This dude will continually ignore everything and then say that you freaking crazy, okay? So no, this is not cyberbullying, this is not cyber harassment, this is not cyber stalking. And yes, whoever your actual name is, I still got you on record of you going to a gun range, shooting people who claim to be real targeted individuals, you shooting them at a gun range, putting their faces on gun targets, and shooting them at a gun range. I still got you on video on that, okay? So no, this dude's fake, phony, and false, okay? This dude is fake, phony, and false, but he's right about the chosen ones. They too are fake, phony, and false. So here we are, we're going to get into this carbon-based life forms video.
All right. Well, it's just about 1/20/2024, and I wanted to congratulate targeted individuals. They are now free of their gang stalking. What do I mean by that? Well, as you can see here, if you search the term science, when is it okay to discard a theory? Now, the gang stalking theory has been around a while. The theory that random people, or chosen ones, or whatever they call themselves, are being stalked by society, and who knows who else. It's a theory. It hasn't been proven. It's a theory. So when can you discard that theory?
It's actually a scientific fact, and you freaking know that. So let's go into the scientific evidence the legal evidence that proved this dude don't know what the frick he does know that gang stalking is real. He's a perp. This is a troll. This man's a troll. So let's go into the real evidence that proved that gang stalking is real. Now, this is an older video from 2017, way before that dude, North Gorilla, whatever his name is, before he started making the video, this dude made a video. Now, the only reason why I'm bringing up this dude's video is he has information from a really, really good website called StopGangStalkingCrimes.com. StopGangStalkingCrimes.com. Now, what happened to that website? It got turned into an Indian gaming website. The URL is still there. It still says StopGangStalkingCrimes.com, but it goes to an Indian gaming website. I'll prove to you the video that proves what I'm talking about. I don't know why an Indian gaming website will want a URL that says StopGangStalkingCrimes.com. But this video has evidence from that website. Okay? I suggest you watch this video. I will find some other videos that has information based on the now defunct website called StopGangStalkingCrimes.com. There's a couple of them. I know where I can find them. Don't worry about it. Here it is. Okay, so we're going to refresh this. Sorry about that. That's the time. Los Angeles at the Law Library right there. And here it is, the StopGangStalkingCrimes.com. Like I said, we'll see what happened to this website. And there it is. Somebody wasted their money to buy this URL, StopGangStalkingCrimes.com, and they turned this whole website, StopGangStalkingCrimes.com, into an Indian gaming website. Explain why would you want your fucking Indian gaming website to turn into this? If you have an Indian gaming website, why would you want this URL? I'm being hit with a direct energy weapon in my back. But this makes no sense. Why would you want this URL? Okay? Why? Well, this has nothing to do with your gaming website. You see, look. It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it. Okay? So that's just more proof that they don't want this gang stalking stuff coming out. They want you focusing on, spirituality or religion. They want you focusing on this dumbass chosen one. They don't want you focusing on the stuff that actually involves gang stalking, which is direct energy weapons and mind control technology. This website had really, really good information for real victims dealing with real gang stalking, like their tactics and stuff. Now, here's another website. I personally do not like targetedjustice.com. I personally do not like this website. I think let's see if it's still on. Okay. I just don't like it. I'm so sorry about that. You can go to it if you want to. I don't have a problem with it. Targeted Justice. There it is. I know they did sue the federal government for what they had a class action lawsuit, and they sued the federal government, which is great for them. The lawsuit didn't go through, but great for them. At least they tried to sue, Okay. It's just that, Stop Gang Stalking Crimes was a better website. Had more information. And I'm being hit in the back and on the side of my face by being at this law library where you have all these people waiting to see these lawyers. Now, I get hit with the direct energy weapons while being in this law library. Anyway, but when the lawyers come in and do their free sessions for the public, I definitely get hit. And then they got the gang-stalker spies. They got the gang-stalker spies coming. Okay, but anyway, back to the subject at hand. I really don't like this website. Okay. All right. Peace. Okay, we're gonna shut this down. Brian too used to talk about tactics of gang stalking back in the day. You can find a good video of his. I know a lot of people say that Brian 2 videos and channel keep being deleted. That's a tactic of gang stalking. Noise harassment campaigns. Now here's another video right here from the Justice Department that proves that gang stalking is real. It doesn't talk about the direct energy weapons and the mind control technology, but it proves that gang stalking is real. And you, I dare you, try to find this video on YouTube. Try to find this video on YouTube. This video, you're not going to find it on YouTube under the relevant section of gang stalking on YouTube. Once in a blue full moon, it will show up, but most of the time, it doesn't show up because you can't have people like Nirv Gorilla, whatever his name is, this dude. You can't have people like this saying that gang stalking is not real if you have the Justice Department and their freaking video from 2022. Okay, so let's go to this video that proved that gang stalking is real. Okay. Just hang on. This is my internet is slow. This computer is slow.
Good afternoon.
So we're going to scroll down. This is from the Justice Department, and here it is. How many people seen this video? Right there. Okay. More reach. This Justice Department got more reach than this dude will ever dream he could ever have. Right here. Okay. The Justice Department. Okay. And the only reason why I'm making a video about you is because I'm sick and tired of your lies on this platform. But this is the Justice Department. Okay. Talking about gang stalking, the harassment. The harassment part of gang stalking. This is from the Justice Department. And I'm going to show you something. Let's go to gang stalking relevant section on YouTube. Now you saw that from the Justice Department. Where's the Justice Department video at? Where's the Justice Department video at? Not even these people talked about the Justice Department video, but you just saw it, didn't you? Exactly. You gotta be careful about these fakes, these shields, man. You gotta be careful about them. Most of the people that you're watching on this page right here are fake, phony, and false. They're fake. Especially this dude right here. He fake, phony, and false, and he talking about the chosen ones as well. We all know there ain't no such thing as a chosen one. These people are trying to, they've been caught astroturfing, they've been caught signal boosting this chosen one crap, and they haven't worked for like 2 years. Okay, let me see. You see, now you hear the noise violation campaign. Oh no, it's my imagination. It's my imagination. Like some Willy Wonka shit. See, fake. Fake. And I talked about each and every single one of these chosen ones. I made a video about them, proving that these fake gang stalking victims are no chosen ones. No gang stalking victim is a chosen one. See, they signal boosting NERC Survivor and Terry Joe Jr. and they got rid of a lot of good videos that prove that gang stalking is real, and then replace it with these fakes on this YouTube platform. And that's not cyberbullying, that's not cyber harassment, and that's not cyber stalking. That's just a fucking fact. The dude got a book he wants to sell you. When I'm talking about, you know, Christianity and then mixing it with gang stalking, telling you to fast and pray. How is prayer going to stop these people from hitting you in your hitting you or looking through your apartment with a yes? These are the same people right here. Same people right here trying to sell you a book, lying to you, mixing gang stalking with religion. And religion will not stop any of these people with a thermal imaging camera and using that thermal imaging camera and looking into your apartment. But these people want you to look at some damn Jesus, okay? They want you to pay attention to some Jesus. Jesus didn't stop World War I or II, but they want you to believe in Jesus and say Jesus can stop gang stalking. No. So my computer is slow, so just hang on for a second. See, where's the Justice Department videos at? Okay, well, look how far down we are. See some more chosen ones. But where's the Justice Department video at? Exactly. Because you can't talk about no dumb chosen one, and you can't be like this dude right here. You can't be like this dude right here saying that gang stalking is not real when you had the Justice Department video proving that gang stalking is real. At least the harassment campaigns are real. See, none of these people were making video. That Justice Department video was on this relevant section of YouTube, gang stalking. See, where's the Justice Department video? Now you understand. The Justice Department would never be down here. The Justice Department video talking about gang stalking is #1 on Google video page, and yet I can't find it on YouTube. That's fucking funny how that works. Okay, so now you know what I'm talking about. That Justice Department video. Sometimes if it actually shows up on the relevant section page of YouTube, it will be like the top 5, but yet now you know. So okay, so let's keep on going. Here's another information that proves gang stalking is real. Just hang on for a second. That this dude, whatever his name is, the dude who made this video that I'm talking about, this carbon-based life form, this dude right here will completely ignore this video. That proved that gang stalking is real. Targeted individual by Greg Reese. Okay. Over a $500 million. Oh yeah.
Just like our information.
Over a $500 million. So explain that to me. Explain it to me. I don't know.
After 9/11 and the birth of Homeland Security, fusion centers were set up to monitor U.S. citizens, and the U.S. Department of Justice legalized non-consensual experiments on the public. These fusion centers employ civilians to target individuals and harass them, intimidate them, vandalize their property, and interfere with their day-to-day life. This is known as gang stalking.
What?
Former high-ranking...
Listen, we can play that one more time. We probably can't play it one more time because I can't find... See, the thing just disappeared. Their little...
FBI agent Ted Gunderson reported in 2011 that himself and thousands of others were being targeted. FBI agent Mike German confirmed this as well. Several federal agents...
Yep, you see. Now, what's that called? It's called gang stalking. But yet, this dude is going to completely ignore. This dude right here is going to completely ignore what you just heard. Okay, he's going to completely ignore what you just heard, and he's been doing it for over a year now. Let's find some more science that dude is going to ignore it. Hang on, my internet is slow. Okay.
Psychological operations, PSYOPs, or as the government likes to call them now, military information support operations are a very real part of war, and there's an entire division within the Department of Defense dedicated to them.
Psychological operations has consistently been important throughout the history of warfare.
Persuade, change.
And that's when you look at these people talking about the chosen one, they're doing a psychological operation campaign. Let's see what else he says. I know my internet is really slow.
Just stress or psychosomatic reactions. Obviously, they just don't want the general public to freak out by admitting that psychotronic weapons exist. In February of this year, 2022, reports surfaced that numerous White House staff had experienced Havana syndrome on the White House grounds and believed that they were being targeted with a directed energy weapon. 60 Minutes did a segment about it and interviewed some of the targets, which include Olivia Troy, who worked at the Department of Homeland Security and counterterrorism advisor to Vice President Mike Pence, and another Trump administration official, some of which said that They were targeted at their home, at their apartments. If you look up psychotronic weapons or electronic harassment on Wikipedia, the article says that it's just a conspiracy theory that government agents make use of electromagnetic radiation to harass people or transmit sounds into their heads. But for decades now, the United States government has been in possession of a device that can literally make people hear voices that seem as if they're coming from within their own head. In 2002, a patent was issued to the United States government for a device designed to, quote, induce a thermoacoustic signal in the bone tissue material of the head that replicates the input audio signal and is conducted by the bone tissue structure of the head to the inner ear, where it is demodulated by the normal processes of the cochlea and converted to nerve signals.
Okay, so you want to watch the rest of the video, just go ahead. But like I said before, this dude right here will ignore all of that and just say that you're crazy and gang stalking is not real. This is that dude's MO right here. That's his MO, is constantly say that you're fucking crazy. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna skip this one. Okay. Now we're getting to the lawyers. We just listened to the journalist. Now we're going to get into the lawyer. Now this is a very big popular lawyer who claimed to be a gang stalking victim. Way before this dude that I made a video about right here, before he made a YouTube video, she was talking about gang stalking back in 2000. Back in the late 90s, the mid to late 90s, she was talking about gang stalking and targeted individuals. Okay. So again, this is just more evidence to prove that this dude doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Before we go on to the next lawyer, let's listen to what this dude has to say.
Here it is. Scientific theories are constantly evolving as new evidence and observations are made, and they are only discarded when they're consistently contradicted by empirical data and better explanations are proposed. So, targeted individuals have no evidence for their claims, and it's constantly contradicted by real data and observation. So, you guys can pat yourselves on the back saying you're free. You no longer have to worry about this because it's not happening. What's actually going on in your brain?
Okay, now you're hearing the more noise violations. But it's all in my head, huh? It's all in my head. But this cheap ass computer, you can hear the noise violation campaigns. Okay. Let's remember that. That's what he says.
Is schizophrenia. Now, you can come talk to me about this if you think that I'm wrong. I will post voice chat here in a second, and we can talk. We can discuss this live.
Did that sound like some schizophrenia to you? What you heard, even what you just heard on this cheap ass computer with this old ass sound card that it has. Hopefully you heard all of that. Get the camera out. Get the camera out. Get a timestamp. Because everything these gang stalkers do to you and their perps and their proxies, it's all illegal, and these people know what they're doing. They've been. I've heard that these people bounce from apartment to apartment. They know what they're doing. Okay, so here we are.
Or not, we can discuss it privately. It doesn't have to be published.
He wants to talk to you privately.
But you don't want to ignore me, do you? Try not to ignore me when I'm right.
He says he's right. No, we're going to prove him wrong, because I'm getting sick and tired of this dude. And don't worry about it. This dude will be back online next week. So since this dude has a habit of making these little videos like every week and a half to every 2 weeks, then I'll show you what I'm talking about. And I'll show you that this man will delete this video. He has this tendency of making a video just like this and then deleting it. So don't worry, I will keep a record of him making these types of videos. Okay? And then later on, probably like a month or 2 months from now, I will show you the evidence. Make another video about this carbon-based life form, and I'll show you the type of person he is. Okay? And if he ever do something about it, then I'll bring up the gun range video that he sent me, because I still got it. That is cyberbullying. That is cyber harassment. This dude went to a gun range, put a picture on top of some targets, and started shooting at pictures of people on a gun range. He actually did that. So anyway, so he said that you're crazy. He said that if you're a real gang stalking victim, yet you're crazy. So let's go to a lawyer who was a gang stalking victim and who was on multi big name television shows and news programs before the dude even made a video. This is Weird or What Season 3 Episode 10. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this dude was behind a flagging campaign that I received earlier this month. So they tried to delete my channel, and I'm like, no, fuck you. That's not going to happen. So here it is. This is a woman named Cheryl Welsh, lawyer.
Trying to stress you out. There was no psychology experiment. So I hired private investigators, and I tried to figure out if there were any bugs in my apartment. Nothing. And talking to my advisor, we both figured only the government would have this kind of control over your telephone or what you did in the privacy of your apartment.
Deciding to investigate, Cheryl gains access to government documents. They reveal the unthinkable. A top-secret experiment is subjecting everyday citizens to mind control.
Major countries have developed this secret mind control technology, especially Russia and the United States.
She's convinced the people who harassed her were under mind control and didn't even know it.
Somebody used to make them do things, without their knowing it.
But why choose Cheryl?
You're going to need to experiment on a lot of people. You can't do it ethically, so you're going to do it covertly,
She thinks she knows what put her on the government's radar.
Before I went to UC Davis, I went to the Army recruiting office. I filled out the forms, I put in my application, but I went to UC Davis instead. And then after that was when this happened. After networking with other victims, they have that connection. Former people who applied to the CIA, former people who have relatives in the government or the CIA are often targets.
Now, I'm a veteran. My father's a veteran. My grandfather's a veteran, and so on and so forth. But my son, even though his mommy is a veteran, my son was 6 years old when he got hit with these direct energy weapons. He was constantly complaining of him being hit and assaulted with direct energy weapons. Then these people came into the house that I was living in. Yes, I remember somebody waking me up out of bed, holding me up. I had my arms out. They had their hands behind my neck. This was when I lived in a different state. When my son was 6 years old, they broke into my mother's house. So remember, no matter what your personal experience is, this person says that you're crazy. Doesn't matter what everybody else said. No matter what type of evidence you have. It doesn't matter what type of evidence you can prove. This man says that you're crazy. Okay? He just totally ignored Cheryl Welsh, lawyer. Okay, this came out, I'm pretty sure this is older than 8 years ago. So let's keep going on with another Cheryl Welsh video. It just keep going. Okay, this is my video. Just hang on for a second. Like I said, my ears are not, my computer is slow. Just hang on. And this is a freaking ad. Freaking ad. And then okay. Whatever. Hang on for a second.
Periodically, over the past several decades, we've heard of situations when the U.S. government has experimented on human beings. Some cases...
And you notice how these people who was experimented on, like MK Ultra, Project Naomi, Project Monarch, You know, everybody said that these people who was experimented on, they too was crazy, and then it turns out they were absolutely correct. Okay, yeah, we all know what happened with MK Ultra. Keep believing in this carbon-based life form if you want to. Okay, you keep believing in him. You keep believing in this man, because you won't get your feelings hurt. Okay, believe in stuff like what he's saying.
Have involved nuclear weapons. Others, LSD and mind.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
At the state capitol last summer, Marianne Stratton rallied with dozens of other Californians who say it's happening to them through ultra-frequency radio waves.
I can be in a room full of 1,000 people, but it'll only affect me.
They believe the government is sending...
Yep, because I was on a plane from Los Angeles to Atlanta, did a round trip, was attacked on the plane ruthlessly. Okay, being attacked, yeah. Okay. Know exactly how it feels. I'll get to Cheryl Welch in a minute.
Broken a bone. You want to know what a bone. You want to know what bone. You want to know what bone.
Did you see how she stumbled there? After our interview, Stratton said the government made her throat swell so she would have trouble talking to us.
And it's electronic harassment, but it seems as when you become actively involved.
Okay, hold on.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
At the state capitol last summer.
Okay, so anyway, you want more, and she talks more about the pain that she felt as a gang stalking victim, as a targeted individual. She goes into a little bit more, but let's go into Cheryl Welch. Oh, there Cheryl Welch is.
Reactions.
Wherever I go about in my day, people will spit, swear, blow smoke in my face, basically 100 insults a day.
Sounds far-fetched? Well, don't make up your mind just yet. Some say they have research going back more than 40 years, which says it's possible.
I've got the documents from NASA, from Federal Times, from back in the 70s, the DIA, talking about how they were going to use this microwave hearing to drive political targets crazy.
Welsh is also a law student at Lincoln. Through her organization, Citizens Against Human Rights Abuse, she shared documents she's gathered with hundreds of people around the world. Documents like this from the United Nations.
It talks about the electromagnetic weapons, and the Russians wanted to ban the weapons.
Welsh is not the only one. In his latest book, Earth Rising, renowned author and speaker Nick Begich cites more than 30 patents that show mind control is possible by using light, sound, or electronic fields.
Now, okay, but you also, this is from the year 2000. So what year is it right now? Oh, it is 2024. Okay, so we all know who Nick Begich is. We've all seen who Nick Begich through television shows back in the day. So we all know. Okay, all right. So this is what we're gonna watch, another Cheryl Welch video. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch another one.
Cheryl believes she became a targeted individual for TI in the 1980s. She walked into an Army recruiting office to see if she qualified for college tuition money. She decided not to enlist. And that's what she claimed is the strange mind control phenomenon.
The hearing of the voices, the manipulation of all your electrical equipment, the clicks on the phone, the reading your thoughts, the reading your mind, seeing what you're seeing.
They can control my eyes.
Okay, now that's Cheryl Welch again, and I know this video was made by one of those figgity fake Christians, and that proved, this channel from this figgity fake Christian proved that the chosen one is not real. So this woman's channel proved that the chosen one shit ain't real, because she would have brought it up. Okay, and this video is 12 years old. Way before there was a chosen one even complaining about being a targeted individual. Now this is from the History Channel. I do not know what television program this was, but we got the history mark. So there are real gang stalking victims. There are real targeted individuals. You, whatever your name is, no, you don't know what the F you talking about. And I'm going to prove to you within 3 to 4 months from now. 3 to 4 months from now, I'm going to prove to you this is this dude's MO. Modus operandi, whatever. This dude said that gang stalking is not real. He will ignore every single evidence to prove that gang stalking is real, and then say that you're crazy. This is his MO. He's been doing it for a year and a half. That's what I noticed about him. All right, so we're gonna close this. We're gonna close this one right here. Now we're gonna go to my channel, and some of you people already seen these videos. This is my channel. Now here I am talking about Terry Joe Jr.
But most of all,
There it is.
targeted individuals were chosen by God.
She's probably watching manifestation TikTok. I'm confident, I'm secure, I'm powerful, I'm chosen. Chosen by who?
You see?
Well, hello there. My name.
See, I was talking about these chosen ones way before you have, okay? Way before you even got up, okay? You got up today. I don't know what the fuck you decided to talk about some chosen one. I've been talking about the chosen one because everybody knows that chosen one crap is a lie. You can go on Google Trends. Let's go on Google Trends right now. Okay, Google. Go on. Sorry that you're just slow. Okay, trends. And then we can type in gang stalking plus chosen one, and nothing shows up. From 2004 to 2024, there is no goddamn chosen one. Not even Google can pick it up. Okay, so let's go with typing gang stalking. On. No one cares about the Lakers. Come on. Gang stalking. Chosen ones, and we're gonna get rid of the S as well after the ones, you know. Okay, we're gonna get a timestamp of this too. No, I did not say anything about no goddamn Lakers. Okay, sorry, this is gonna be a bitch to edit. Just here we go. Chosen one. Okay. Search term. See? There it is. Timestamp. Nothing. Nothing shows up. Nothing shows up. This is for the past day. Now let's go from present 2004 to present. What the fuck? You see? Nothing. Nothing shows up. Stalking topic. Stalking topic right there. But nothing but gang stalking. There it is. Now let's do it with the S at the end. There. So that chosen one thing is a fad. It's false. It's a psychological operation campaign. These people, these chosen ones, or whoever freaking paid them to do this crap, was deleting videos off of YouTube and then signal boosting Terry Joe Jr. and the rest of these chosen ones to try to astroturf everybody and to change the Overton window from just gang stalking itself through a legal and scientific lens and mixing it with this chosen one psychological operation campaign. That's what's going on here on YouTube when people mix gang stalking and the chosen one. They trying to move the Overton window because they don't want you to look at gang stalking through a legal and scientific lens. They want to keep gang stalking through under the realm of conspiracy theory. That's it. Period. Now let's go back to my video. Sorry, this is gonna be. I'm probably gonna be able to edit this. It's gonna be a bitch and a half to edit, so I'm probably not gonna edit at all. But here's my videos. Here's my videos. See? I talked about those fake chosen ones. Talk about those chosen ones again, because they fake. See? It's protest. Here's another journalist, George Webb, talking about real gang stalking. He didn't talk about no chosen one when he made this video.
Hi there again. I was a very strong critic of U.S. federal law enforcement for a case here in Portland, a very high-profile case called the Portland Christmas tree bomber case. And because of that, I ended up in the program, in the TI program, sort of a modern COINTELPRO. I think it might be called Disrupt and Discredit, or Disrupt and Destroy, D&D for short. The idea is very much like the old Stasi program, to basically decompose the person's life, ruin their relationships, get them fired from their job, and they're out of money, and then they're homeless, and they get sick, and then they die.
Yep, and that's pretty much it. So let's go back to my channel. Since that dude right here is going to ignore what you just heard from that journalist, this dude right here is going to ignore what you heard from that journalist and say that you a gang stalking victim is crazy. Here's my street leader harassment campaign video of me being harassed at Home Depot. Okay, yeah, all right. Me talking about these fake chosen ones. Okay. This video right here talks about another fake chosen one named Dane, and that woman that you see right there, that's a homeless woman. She's been dealing with gang stalking. I think she's deceased now, but she was talking about gang stalking in 2012, 2013. Okay. See me talking about a fake chosen one of these fake gang stalking victims calling themselves chosen one. I've been talking about it. Here's another one right there. I've been talking about these fake chosen ones. I've been doing it. And this dude had a central bank digital currency account, but he's talking about discernment from God. I mean, come on. You have discernment from God. Why do you have a central bank digital currency account? You know that's supposed to be the mark of the beast. Why do you have it? Okay, anyway. You see, Terry Joe Jr. again. Me talking about this dude named Eben. Talking about you a chosen one. And me, Terry Joe Jr., I've been calling these people out for a really long time. So, in a way, this dude was right. The chosen ones are fake. When it comes to this gang stalking, chosen one, they're fake. They're fake. And I've been calling them out for over a year now. Okay. Alright. Actually, we'll see if we can go back to his video and see if he says anything, cogent or something.
Alright. Well, I haven't eaten yet, and I got this. I'm about to cook a pizza here. Oven's heating up right now. We got that sucker to 425. And when it hits 425, I'm going to pop that motherfucking fucking pizza in, and I'm going to shovel it in using the heel.
Okay, chances are, let's go to the, we call it transcript. See, he had to, look what he does. He just flags, look, he's just tagging people, and nobody watches his videos anyway. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time making a video about this dude. Nobody cares about this man. And a good chunk of these people are not real gang stalking victims anyway. Let me see. See, he don't even tag me, and I told him that if you do something... Oh, he did tag me. Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, I did block him. All right, yeah, I blocked you, didn't I? All right, well, since you tagged me, I have the right to make a video proving that you are a shill. All right, it's not cyberbullying, cyber stalking, cyber harassment. You're just a shill. All right, so yeah, I said transcript. Hold on. Where's this transcript at? Yeah. I'm not finding the transcript button. That's weird. That is weird. I can't find the transcript button. Well, I ain't watching this dude's video. I know he's a liar. So anyway, let's go back to my channel. Oh, I am so sorry about that. Oh yeah, what about what happened to this mayor? I forgot about this mayor. This mayor claimed that he's a victim of harassment, a gang stalking victim, if you will. So what about him? And this came out 5 years ago, and I made a video about him.
KCK Mayor Mark Holland battled with the firefighters union while he was in office, and now Holland claims some firefighters are harassing him and his family. New at 6, KCTV5's Ashley Arnold explains that the fire department is investigating that claim.
Neighbors received this letter about that alleged harassment, and an interim fire chief, Kevin Shirley, asked for any information that anyone may have about what they may have seen or heard Tuesday morning.
You know, I'm a citizen of this community. I'm a tax-paying citizen of this community. I'm fourth generation of Wyandotte County. I deserve to be treated with the same amount of respect as everyone else.
This is what he's referring to. He says Tuesday morning, a fire truck and ambulance drove by his home and turned on their sirens. He then claims after they passed his home, they turned them off. It's just the latest piece in Holland's assertion that the KCK Fire Department is targeting him.
I also have received multiple things on Facebook where people say, we hope nothing happens at your house, you know, hope you never need us. A lot of that kind of just inherent threat that, you know, our family's not going to be protected.
The ex-KGB agent Yuri Bezmenov was talking about that same thing back in the 80s. So you believe who you want to believe. You believe who you want to believe. Okay? The gang stalk is not real, says this dude right here. Okay. Okay. Now let's go back to my channel, because I want to show you one more thing. Watch my videos protesting at the Santa Monica Pier. I've been doing it for close to 3.5 years. 3.5 years. Now let's find Dr. John Hall. Okay, there it is. Dr. John Hall's video. I'm going to have to skip a good chunk of it. Okay, hold on. So that like proves from all these good big name video channels talking about gang stalking. I mean, this stuff was supposed to be exposed. A good chunk of it was going to be exposed back in there.
With thousands of cases of suspected targeting across the nation, Richard put together a team of specialists to help him investigate. Rob Demlist is a counter-surveillance and electronics expert.
The way that you would decipher between a paranoid schizophrenic and a genuine TI is looking for the evidence, and that's why I'm here.
Rob has spent the last 20 years investigating unexplained phenomenon across the globe.
I think that Richard and I make a perfect yin and yang. We fit together because he is really wanting to believe, and I...
And it just recently came to light that security agencies were planting bugs in domestic laptops. Military technology has made massive leaps forward in the realms of directed energy weapons. Some claim these technologies are now being turned against the public.
So you won't watch the rest of it, but the reason why I clicked on this video is there a man named Dr. John Hall. So if you are a real gang stalking victim, you already know who Dr. John Hall is. Let's see if I can find him. Just hang on. Just hang on. My computer's slow. Okay, just hang on for a second.
Daniel, how you doing, Richard? Thanks for meeting us here.
So what do you have going on?
Dr. John Hall right there.
I've been targeted for about 24 years. I have gang stalking. I have a lot of pain, leg, my insides.
What symptoms exactly are you having?
Burning sensations, my face, my back, my
stinging,
chest.
burning
What do you say
sensation,
we,
tingling
delve into this
sensation.
a little deeper, someplace a little warmer.
Sounds good.
Now that's Dr. John Hall. So let's go back to Dr. John Hall. Stalked, and I know a lot of people already seen this video, but it's stalked in San Antonio, San Antonio. San Antonio, Texas. Okay. There it is right there. That Dr. John Hall. But don't worry. The dude that I made this video about believes that this dude is lying.
Laws against stalking on the books, making it a felony.
But what if police don't recognize it? And what if it's a complete stranger who's bothering you? Tonight, Joe Conger and the I-Team investigates. Cynthia Verbeff is moving. Her home, she says, has become a house of horrors.
I feel that I've lost my mind, I've lost my life.
I mean, that thing doesn't just turn on by itself. They've been running for a good length of time.
Or the time Verbeff and a friend say they were stalked at a mall. And information from others who say they too suffer from electronic stalking, mind control, and even rape. Loosely defined, gang stalking is where organized groups target and harass unwilling victims to the point of paranoia, leaving the victims to deal with skeptical family members and skeptical law enforcement.
This isn't stalking done by a
same
former
dude.
spouse or former boyfriend or someone that you know that's just grumbled at you. But stalking is being done by total strangers in an organized fashion.
Okay, so let's, Dr. Alex Jones. Alex Jones, Dr. John Hall. See, if I had my old broken computer fixed, I could easily find this shit. Okay, so here it is. Now, who is that? That's Dr. John Hall.
No one's immune from that, and there's no escaping it. So, you know, when you see the things happening like happened with the shooter, you know, when it happened with the shooter up in Colorado at the movie theater, when it happened with the shooter at Sandy Hook, I mean, how long is the major media going to keep, you know, hearing?
And again, he had an Air Force.
Okay, let's see if we can find the Dr. John Hall David Knight clip. That's better. Okay, is this it? No. I'm going to stop this right here. Alright, I'm so tired and it's raining, so hopefully I can do my protest later on today at the Santa Monica Pier, but it's raining right now.
Or at your throat. And in some cases, they're in your head. We're talking about weapons of mass control. And we all know that the government is all about controlling us, even though it appears we have less and less control of the government. Joining us today to tell us about weapons of mass control is Dr. John Hall. He's an MD, an anesthesiologist from San Antonio, and he has an amazing story to tell. Welcome, Dr. Hall. Tell us how you got into this, because you're an anesthesiologist, so tell us how you got into people coming to you about voices in their head.
Well, a little unusual story. I'm an anesthesiologist in San Antonio, Texas.
So you want to know the rest of the video, you want to watch the rest of the video, you know where to find it. But you see, there's more big names, more big doctors that talks about gang stalking. But like I said before, this carbon-based life form, it totally ignores all of these people's evidence, all of these people's testimonies, and the fact that some of these people was on big networks back in the past. This dude completely ignores it and says that we are all crazy because we're gang stalking victims. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, love you, Andre. Hopefully you have a good day, and the rest of you guys, hope you have a good day as well.